Hi, I'm Lydia Trikonewati. So today we're going to talk about language production in psycholinguistics. This material I divide into 5 parts. Consists language production definition, access to single word in spoken language production, general of sentence in spoken language production, conclusion, and also references. A language production definition is the method process by which individual produce language, either spoken or written. This process involves a complex series of steps that start from a selection of the concept to be expressed to the production of the appropriate spoken or written. Number 1. Access the single word in spoken language production. Access a single word in spoken language production refers to the process by which individuals retrieve and use words during the production of spoken language. According to lexical access model developed by Relove and Mayer, 1999, this process involves 4 stages. Consists conceptualization, lemma selection, morphophonological encoding, phonological encoding. The first stage is conceptualization, where the individual decides on the concept or idea to be expressed. For instance, choosing the appropriate word to refer to the person or object based on context, such as deciding between baby, Emilio, Her Majesty grandson, or he. Next is a lemma selection, where the speaker selects the lemma, which is the basic syntactic form of the word. This involves choosing the appropriate word based on grammatical rules and context, such as a selection between verb like eat, transitive, or sleep, intransitive, depending on whether the action is transitive or intransitive. Following lemma selection is morphophonological encoding, where the speaker retrieves the morphemes, the small unit of meaning that make up the word. For the example, the word babies consists of the lemma baby and the morpheme as indicating plural. Finally, the speaker engages in phonological encoding, generating in the phonological form of the word by breaking it down sounds or syllables. For instance, pronouncing baby involves segmenting into B, A, B, I. Second one is sentence generation in spoken language production. Sentence generation in spoken language production involves several crucial states that facilitates the transformation of conceptual ideas into coherent spoken sentences. These processes are essential in language production as they ensure a seamless transition from abstract idea to structure, meaningful utterance. The initial stage is concept preparation, where the speaker decides on the concept of their message. The process involves creating a global plan or complex message and preparing utterance. Incrementally, typically using clause as planning unit. This foundation step ensures that a speaker so are organized and ready for language planning. According to level 1989, conceptual preparation requires a global plan for complex message, breaking down the message into lexical concepts. Bob and Cutting, 1992, highlight that speaker prepare utterance incrementally, often using clause and conceptual planning unit. Following conceptual preparation in functional planning, where grammatical functions such as subject, verb, direct object are assigned to lemmas. These steps ensure that sentences are construed correctly and meaningful. Evidence from speech error and structure priming studies support the importance of functional planning in sentence generation, highlighting its role in organization the grammatical structure of utterance. Both 1986 notes that speech error show the distinction between function and positional process. The final stage in position encoding, where selected lemmas and their assigned grammatical function are used to generate syntactic structures. This process involves arranging words according to the grammatical rules of the language, ensuring that a sentence is both syntactically correct and comprehensible. Bob and Lovell, 1990, found that speaker representative structure supports structural priming. Additionally, Chang, Dell, Bob, and Griffiths, 2000, demonstrate that priming effects occur during positional encoding, validating the separation of functional and position process. And here the conclusion. Language production is the mental process by which individuals produce language, either spoken or written. This complex series of steps began with the selection of the concept to be expressed and culminates in the production of the appropriate spoken or written. The process encompasses conceptualization, where thoughts are formulated into linguistic concepts, followed by lexical selection, grammatical structuring, and finally, phonological or orthographic encoding. This in-depth process underscores how individual translates cognitive representation into cognitive expression, whether through spoken or written. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.